Hi, scientists. I'm going to read a book called Loud or Soft, High or Low, A Look at Sound. It's written by Jennifer Boothroyd. The chapters are what is sound, how sound travels, pitch, volume, how sounds are made. And at the very end, there's an activity. This is an activity that I'm going to do in a different video. And I wonder if you'll get a chance to try that activity too. What is sound? Sounds are all around us. A dog barks, a bell rings, a motor hums. All this sound is a form of energy. One of the activities this week is to go outside and do a listening scavenger hunt. I wonder if you'll hear some of those things. We hear sound when something vibrates or moves back and forth. The vibration travels in waves. Our ears catch the waves and hear the sound. How sound travels. Sound waves travel in all directions. You can hear fireworks boom and crackle from anywhere nearby. Yeah, have you ever heard fireworks really loud outside? Sound reflects or bounces off objects. An echo is a reflected sound. The large shapes on the wall reflect the sounds that instruments make. The shapes help fill the room with music. Look at that. Look at the walls where the symphony is. I wonder why they built it that way. Sound waves can travel through solid objects. You can hear a knock through a wooden door. Sound waves can also travel through gases. The air is made of many gases. A police siren's wail travels in the air for several blocks. Sound can travel through liquids too. Many animals make noises to communicate with one another underwater. Dolphins talk underwater through squeaks, clicks, and other noises. Pitch. Pitch describes how low or high a sound is. The sound of two glasses clinking has a high pitch. Let's see if I can try that. That's a high pitch. The roar of a lion is a low pitch. I wonder if you've ever heard the roar of a lion. The faster something vibrates, the higher the pitch. The slower it vibrates, the lower the pitch. So it's vibrating back and forth. High vibrates really fast. Low vibrates really slow. Blow air into a whistle slowly, then blow faster. The whistle should have a higher pitch the second time because it is vibrating faster. An object's length can also change its pitch. The shorter keys on a xylophone make higher sounds than the longer keys. Here's a xylophone. Next week, we're going to have a chance to make a xylophone, and we can try that out. See about the shorter keys and the longer keys, if they make different pitches. A tuba makes a very low sound. The air travels a long way through the instrument. Air travels a short way through a flute. This instrument makes a higher sound. So when it has to go through a tuba a long way, it makes a low sound. Through the flute, a short way makes a high sound. This boy's tuba makes a much lower sound than his bandmate's flute. Guitar and violin players push down on the strings of the instrument to change notes. When they hold down a string, the part of the string that vibrates is shorter. The string vibrates faster. The pitch is higher. Volume. Quiet or loud describes the sound's volume. You need to use a quiet voice in the library. You can use a loud voice when you play outside. Another activity that you can choose to do this week is to sort sounds that you hear or make between quiet sounds and loud sounds. And I also shared a video of my family making really loud sounds. I wonder if your family can make loud sounds. You can change the volume of a TV to make it quieter or louder. But what can make a sound seem louder without a volume button or dial? I wonder. A megaphone can. That's because a sound is louder when sound waves are focused. Sound waves become less powerful as they spread out in the air. A megaphone helps focus sound waves. So at the end, you can see the megaphone is small. It focuses the sound waves and spreads them to everyone. This cheerleader uses a megaphone to help her voice sound louder. Cupping your hands around your mouth can also make your voice sound louder. You can try that. Make your voice sound louder. Focus your sound waves. You can hear a quiet sound nearby, but it's harder to hear a quiet sound from far away. The sound waves spread out too much. How sounds are made. To make a sound, an object must vibrate. There are many ways to make vibrations. These symbols make a sound when they are hit together, The force from a push can make an object vibrate. Drummers make sounds by hitting their drums. I wonder if you can make sounds by hitting different things. Are the sounds different? When we talk and sing, air passes through our vocal cords. The air makes them vibrate. Like when we can feel those vibrations, can't we? These kids sing in their school choir. We use air to make vibrations in wind and brass instruments. These students play their instruments by blowing air into them. Friction can also make things vibrate. Friction is caused when two things rub against each other. You hear a sound when you rub your hands together. Go ahead and try that. Can you hear that? When a bow rubs on a violin string, the violin makes a sound. How many sounds have you made today? I wonder. Okay, so here's the activity. We're going to do this activity in another video. I'm going to show you step by step how to do it, and then maybe you can give it a try. So this is an activity that shows you how we can actually see sound. We use our ears to hear sounds. Inside an ear is a thin part called the eardrum. Sound waves make the eardrum vibrate. These vibrations are turned into messages for our brain. Try this activity to see how our eardrum vibrates. Here's what you need: scissors, a balloon, a glass, a rubber band, and a pinch of sugar. What do? Cut off the bottom of the balloon. This should make the balloon able to stretch over the top of a glass. Number 2, stretch the top of the balloon tightly over the glass. Use the rubber band to hold the balloon tightly on the glass. Number 3, set the glass on a firm surface. Put a little bit of sugar on top of the balloon. Number 4, make loud noises like shouting or clapping near the cup. Watch how the sugar bounces as the sound waves make the balloon vibrate. Number 5, experiment with different noises and with different distances from the cup. Do they make the sugar bounce more or less? What do you think? Should we try it? Let's do it.